Okay, we're ready? We're ready to do this fast? 5 minutes in and up and out?
In and out.
All together? Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Today, House Democrats gather on the steps of the Capitol to demand immediate action to fund the Department of Homeland Security. Next, 4 legislative days left until the Department of Homeland Security shuts down. Twice this week, House Republicans have voted to block funding for a clean Department of Homeland Security bill to restore long-term security to America's families. 4 days left. The clock is ticking. When asked whether the House would take up the DHS spending bill, Majority Leader said, "Why do we have to?" Here's why. Forcing the Department of Homeland Security to shut down endangers the American people. Republicans must stop holding our Homeland Security to their anti-immigrant grandstanding and honor our sacred oath we take, all of us, the oath we all take to support and defend the Constitution and the American people. Now, I'll turn it over to Congresswoman Roybal Allard. She and Congresswoman Lowy are the authors of the clean funding of the Homeland Security bill. Thank you for your leadership, Congresswoman Roybal Allard.
Madam Leader, last November, the House and Senate Homeland Security Appropriations Subcommittees negotiated a fair, bipartisan funding bill for the Department of Homeland Security. It was ready in time to be included in the omnibus bill enacted in December. Irresponsibly, the House Republican leadership chose to include it with the rest of the 20 appropriation bills. Instead, they decided to use the Department of Homeland Security as leverage against the President's executive actions on immigration. To give the Republican leadership another chance to do the responsible thing, on Wednesday, Representative Nita Lowey and I introduced the text of the bipartisan negotiated bill as H.R. 861, and every Democrat has co-sponsored the bill, so we the votes. There are only 15 days left before the expiration of temporary funding for the department, and only 4 days in which we hope that the Republicans take advantage of this opportunity to correct their dangerous strategy and stop our national security. Surely we do not need to experience attacks like the ones last month in Paris before we are showing our resolve. The leadership has the ability and the opportunity to make clear the nation's security takes priority over unrelated policies on immigration enforcement strategy. If the House and Senate were to take up H.R. today, it would pass and it would be signed by the President of the United States. We call on our Republican colleagues to join Democrats in living up to our responsibility as members of Congress and put the safety of the American people first. Clean the Department of Homeland Security for 2015. And now I would like to introduce our
Thank you very much, Congresswoman Roybal Allard. Thank you, Congressman Lowy, for your leadership on this effort. It is a brisk, beautiful morning to vote. I said too optimistic. There are 188. All we need is 218. That means that less than 10% of the Republicans who are responsible and want to make sure their country is safe join us. I want to thank again Secure. We need to do that by passing the Department of Security bill today, now. It's too late to do the right thing, even though we have waited now over 2 months to do the right thing. Now I want to yield to my friend, the ranking member of Homeland Security, my friend from Mississippi, Mr. Thompson.
Benny.
Benny Thompson.
Go fast. Yeah. Fast. Well, I was prepared for the weather, believe me. This before the Homeland Security Committee over the last month has indicated without those individuals who are paid would not get paid. I want to give you some of those individuals. 40,000 Border Patrol would not be paid. 1,000 TSA aviation security screeners. 13,000 immigration customs enforcement. 8,000 Coast Guard military members. And 4,000 Secret Service. We can't expect those women to do it.
All right. I yield to myself. Look, it is bitterly cold here, but if you want some hot air, you go inside and listen to these Republicans talk about how they're the party of national security and homeland security. That's their talk, but their inaction means that they are flirting with literal disaster. This is a reckless Republican strategy that flirts with literal homeland disaster. Now, in just about an hour, hour and a half, we're all going to leave this Congress, and we're going to go to the and these Republicans are going to stand on the TSA line, and they're going to present their photo ID, and they're going to present their boarding pass, and they're going to say to that TSA agent, "Thank my district and collect my paycheck. You get to go home and worry about whether you're going to collect your paycheck." The bill for clean funding of DHS, no games, no recklessness, no politics. Every single Democrat has co-sponsored that bill. Let's pass it now. Let's pass it now. Pass it now. Thank you, Stenny. We're going to go home. Everyone's going home to their districts, and we're going to remind people with events in front of airports, borders, and that we are the party of homeland and middle-class security, bigger paychecks, better jobs, and they are the party of
Hardy souls. Thank you, Hardy souls, as well.